Yo guys, back for another video for Dano Man, and today guys, I know I'm making sure I'm pumping out the videos, getting the videos up for you guys, but today I'll be recording two videos. The first video that I'm going to be recording and uploading today is a review on the 3 Ranch trailers that have been released for the Ranch 2. Now, just a quick disclaimer, this is not the official final trailer. We're going to, all of us 3 creators, Gusto Algebra, Crimson Dusk and myself, all us 3 are going to be creating a second trailer for when all the footage is recorded for this. I think by the time we recorded this, there was 14 minutes of footage I think we had when we recorded this trailer. Now we have 27 minutes of footage. We're trying to get it to like in the 40s somewhere for footage for the film, and then again I'll edit it all and upload it on my channel, right? And obviously set a premiere so you guys know when it's being uploaded, when the movie, I guess, premieres. But today, guys, as I said, we're going to be looking at all 3 trailers. We're going to be starting at Gusto, going to Crimson Dusk, and then heading to me finally. I'll be doing a full review of these. I've already seen them all, so I'm going to be doing one watch through. So we're just going to watch it and react to it, whatever, I guess. And then we'll go through it again, and that's why I'll pause it and like go through it with you guys, because I know you probably want to have like at least a decent like watch of it first, then I can talk about it. So let's go.
Huh. I have not seen you in years. Did you get the message?
Yeah, I got the message, man.
I have the blueprints. We can't finish the plan.
If it isn't the great Johannes.
Messing with the den.
You'll get put in the pen.
Oh, warm up for how to point. Arrow.
Oh, that's really cold. Alright, so that was Gusto's trailer. Now let's go through it again and talk about every little scene, every little thing that he included. Let's go.
Huh.
First things first, literally off the bat, you can see old character back in, Whipcracker, and he's got, if you guys were paying attention, that is Sensei Cracker's hat that he's got, and if you see,
I have not seen.
I don't think you can see, but I'll explain it in a trailer when you can see what I was about to tell you.
Did you get the message?
Yeah, I got the message, man.
Southhouse Productions, that's obviously us. Whipcracker again. 5 years after Ranch 1, this is obviously literally when Ranch 2 takes place. So, I'm not going to give too much of a sneak peek, but there is 5 years in between Ranch 1 and 2, so there is room for other stuff in between, let's just put it that way.
I have the blueprints. We can't finish the plan.
And obviously that character there with the clan scarf, I'm going to explain. I know I'll probably explain it later anyway, but that's Johan Fredders. It gets explained later anyway, so you get the idea. Whipcracker. And the person he's next to doesn't have a clan scarf then, but he does, because that's Rango Jones that he has. If you have a look at the little ancient revolver in his pocket. Obviously, we did do a bit of a redesign of most of these characters. Whipcracker we kept the same, apart from the hat, and he's also, as you can see, he's got more belts. He's got double the belts. He's got 4 belts right now. So obviously he's gained a bit of power. And Rango Jones has got pretty much a full remake of the costume. We'll be doing a remake for Ranch 3. We'll be adding a few more things, maybe getting rid of things and stuff like that.
If it isn't the great Johannes.
And here's the new enemy. We're not going to name him until... We've already named him, but we're not going to name him until he's in the Ranch 2. When he actually figure out his name. And basically, you've just seen like several clips of this new enemy fighting Johan Fredders, so that gives a little bit of hints. And as you can see, this is Whipcracker, and I'm pretty sure it gets explained, but that is Ming, as you can see, the Sacred Revolver. But the Ming costume is a bit different. It actually does get put back to the original costume later in the film, so you will know it's Ming.
Get put in the pen.
you mess with the den, you get put in the pen. I'm not going to even bother talking about the reference. You'll get that reference when you see the film about the den.
Warren Buffett had a point. Harold.
And that's a casino scene. It's pretty cool. I love that scene.
Messing with the den.
You'll get put in the pen.
Warren Buffett had a point. Harold.
Okay, that's not actually part of the film. Warren Buffett had a point. They were all 12. That's not part of the film. Gusto just voice recorded over the top and added that in because he wanted to add something funny in the movie, but that's not actually part of the final take. So he just put it in for the laughs, so that's not part of it. But Warren Buffett is referenced in this film. I'm not going to explain when and what, but yes, he does. I'm going to mention how cold that not really a thumbnail, but that's just cold. And there we go, guys. That is Gusto's trailer with the little review there. Obviously, there's not as much time. There is, 1 minute of time that he has done the trailer for, so it's a bit of a quicker trailer. And they'll be heading to Crimson Dusks, where that's about a 2 minute, and then mine is a 2:40 trailer, I believe, where we could explain a little bit more things that you missed from Gusto's trailer. So let's head to Crimson Dusk. Alright, and now we are on Crimson Dusk's channel. Now, I think the problem with this is, I believe these previous two trailers are copyrighted, so I guess that's just going to be the way it is. But we do have Crimson Dusk trailer. I do want to react to it with sound because it has a lot of things there's a few little things that I didn't put into my final trailer for this, but let's just go through Crimson Dusks and for the first time, and then we'll go through a review. Let's go.
So your hand, what happened to the blueprints?
I think Ming stole them.
Rango Jones, long time no see.
They're looking for all of us. They've been talking about how they want to hunt us down and kill us.
I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man walking.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the great Johann Fresh.
So what were the blueprints about anyway? They're about an ancient scarf.
No money, no problems. Warren Buffett has our backs.
It's the shortest way to the forge.
All three of you together, they ain't worth the effort. I'll pick you up later, one by one.
Let's do this.
I'm a dead man walking. Hell's at my door. I'm a shadow of the man I was before. I'm a dead man walking. Before I die, I'll take every soul I can into the night and kill till I die. And kill till I die. And kill till I die.
Alright, so heading back to the start, obviously we got a lot more to talk about here, with different little sneak peeks that you may have missed from Gusto's. So let's get ourselves started with, obviously, I don't even need to press play, but that is Rango Jones, and basically he's on his farm here. That's the whole point of this little scene here. Brought to you by the people who've made the ranch. Well, yes. Little Johan with his bar as well. Southwest Productions.
I'm a setting sun.
This is like one of the coldest things ever that we all include in our trailer. Love it.
So your hand, what happened to the blueprints?
I think Ming stole them.
When the Ming Dynasty strikes back. So basically the whole idea of it, I was going to explain it later in this trailer anyway, but it's pretty much the Ming Dynasty versus the Scarf Clan in this film.
I'm a dead man walking.
Oh yeah, powerful.
Rango Jones, long time no see.
An unexpected ally returns, so do with that what you will.
They're looking for all of us. They've been talking about.
If you don't know who that character is there, that is the OG costume of Rick, or the General. So he makes an appearance in this film. And you can see him a few times in the limited clips we have of him here. But yeah, hope you're excited for Rick being back.
How they want to hunt us down and kill us.
There he is again. The casino scene.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the great Johann. So what were the blueprints about anyway?
They're about an ancient scarf.
That's a big hint there. So what are the blueprints about? The blueprints make an appearance again. So we talk about the blueprints, and it's about an ancient scarf. It gets explained later. It's about the last scarf, which basically gets explained in Mine, which is basically the most powerful scarf or weapon the Southwest has ever seen. So that's what the blueprints are about, and yeah.
No money, no problems. Warren Buffett has our backs.
That's the den, and then Warren Buffett gets referenced.
It's the shortest way to the forge.
All three of you together, they ain't worth it.
Shortest way to the forge. So there's a forge, which is built for making the last scarf.
I'll pick you up later, one by one.
Let's do this.
I'm a dead man walking. Hell's at my door.
Just some fight scenes, you know.
I'm a shame
Rango Jones in the movie.
man I was before.
I've already explained it, but yeah, Johan Fraser in the Whipcracker.
Before I die, I'll take every soul I can
So yeah, this is what I was going to say before, but yeah, it's a war with the Ming Dynasty.
into the night and kill till I die.
The last scarf.
And kill till I die. And kill till I die.
And then the cold thumbnail that I made. Love it. Alright, coming soon as well. So that is Crimson Dusk's trailer, with the full review for that. Now let's head to the final trailer, Mine. And we're back. And here we go for the Ranch 2, the last scarf official trailer by Southwest Productions from my channel.
So, Cracker, what are we here to speak about?
There's a bounty hunter looking after us. All of us. So, Johan, what happened to the blueprints?
I think Ming stole them.
Well, Ming's the one that wants them the most. He's trying to create something, but we don't know what it is.
Look, without the blueprints, we can't finish the plan. So, what's the plan, Johan?
He's gonna craft it at the ancient forge, so we gotta get there first.
Who is it?
We don't know. It's just some shady guy in a bounty hunt. That's all we know for sure. But they're here for us.
Deep underground, guarded by many Ming Dynasty members. It's gonna be tough to get there, but I know the location, so follow me, boys.
They ain't worth the effort. I'll pick you up later, one by one. If it isn't the great Johann.
How do you know why?
From a couple of sources.
They thought they could take us, but little do they know. What's our reward for that? Couldn't tell you. I didn't overhear the conversation.
literally put a big bounty prize on us. That's some fun.
And there is my trailer. Alright, let's head back to the start and go through everything that basically Crimson Dusk and Gusto didn't put in their trailers that's in mine. Let's go. Straight away, Whipcracker going to Sensei Cracker's hat. And if you don't realise, Sensei Cracker died in the Whipcracker backstory, so we kind of treated this as a grave for Sensei Cracker. That's what he's basically grabbing the hat from, his grave. And that's how he's got it, and now he uses it.
So, Cracker, what are we here
And he's
to
doing
speak
some
about?
prayer or whatever.
There's a bounty hunter looking after us. All of us.
Oh, and there you go. There's Rango getting the clan scarf. The same thing again with Johan. Cold. A new chapter.
I think Ming stole him.
Really clean transition. So there's Rango and Whipcracker, and they're meeting up.
Ming's the one that wants them the most. He's trying to create something, but we don't know what it is.
So Ming wants the blueprints. So it all ties together if you watch all of the trailers and you listen to all the different vocal cues in the trailers. So basically about the last scarf, about blueprints for an ancient scarf, about Ming wanting them the most, about an ancient forge. Like, there's so many different things. And also here we go, Johan getting his scarf.
Look, without the blueprints, we can't finish the plan.
That is Gusto's voice. I know I play Ming, but Gusto's playing Ming in that little scene, so that's why. That's Ming. He wants the blueprints. 5 years after Ranch 1.
So, what's the plan, Johan?
He's gonna craft it at the ancient forge, so we gotta get there first.
So Ming wants them the most. He wants to craft it at the ancient forge, and Johan and Rango are talking, and they need to get there before him.
Who is this?
If you don't know, that's the general talking to this new enemy we're not going to name yet.
We don't know. It's just some shady guy in a bounty hunter. That's
A shady guy and a bounty hunter. So the shady guy is Rick, if you aren't catching on, because the bounty hunter is this new guy.
what we know for sure. But they're here for us.
Yep, new enemy.
Deep underground, guarded by many new Dynasty members. It's going to be tough to get there, but I know the location, so follow me, boys.
That's pretty important. It's tough to get there. It's buried underground. That is the forge, okay? So, but it's slowly explaining the forge and what the whole goal of the movie is. New alliance, so it shows all those three. So they're working together. And there we go, it gets named as the most powerful weapon in existence, as I said before.
It ain't worth the effort. I'll pick you up later, one by one. If it isn't the great Johan.
How do you know why?
From a couple of sources.
From a couple of sources, how he knows his name. I'm not really going to talk too much about that, but because he's a bounty hunter, he's probably got a bounty on Johan, if that's a little sneak peek there.
They felt like you take us, but little did they know.
I just added that random vocal cue, which is like they, not that they could take us or whatever, that's Whipcracker speaking to Rango or whatever, about a fight or something.
Watch out, we walk it down.
Couldn't tell you. I didn't overhear the conversation.
That's an important one. Didn't overhear the conversation about how high bounty they are. So that was Whipcracker talking to Rango. So they have a bounty on them too, and clearly they have a bounty on Johan. So there's a bounty on all three of them. And that literally just gives it to Dynasty, which doesn't mean Dynasty, versus the Scarf Clan.
Literally put a big bounty prize on us. Have some fun.
Coming soon. And there we go, guys. That is the full review of all 3 trailers, and I guess a little bit of a further sneak peek of what to expect and what's going to happen in this ranch. But they went. If you guys did pay attention and watch all those 3, and I guess thought about everything that was said, then you probably would have picked up on anything I said as well from this video. You probably already knew all the stuff I said, but I don't expect that you do. So that's why this video is good, so you guys at least get a bit of info about what all of the words and everything said means within the trailers. So I don't know, guys, we will see you in another video soon where I will be on Jurassic World. As I did say in my Jurassic World video that I will be back for the video where I go through and I have the Glythron axe, I have all that kind of stuff, and I do a tournament. So I don't know, guys, I'll see you in another video soon. Peace.